Best Ball Barbecue, day number 183 consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Everyone, we are back in the draft streets over on this channel. Typhel Tower was yesterday. If you have not watched Typhel Tower, go in the link in the description. Click on Typhel Tower. It was an awesome stream. I think one of our best, honestly. One of our best streams last night. So make sure you go sub because we're tossing out, giving away a BBM every 100 subs. We're about 50 away from that right now. So go toss a sub on that channel and toss a sub on this channel. 1,500 subs for a 24-hour live stream. Toss a like, 40 likes for a second draft. And tap that bell, blow the whistle, notifies when we go live. Make it easy to get in my drafts. Like today, German Shepherd 3 is the contest of choice. Weddle, Draftle, and Weddle Hard are the trivia of choice. Before we do any of those things, let's hit the intro.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Oh, yeah. Post-work beer. It's the weekend, baby. What's that? It is that one Twitter account still posting that meme of Daniel Craig where it's like, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. They still doing that? I feel like they got to be. Like, to the end of time, that's got to be done every Friday night. So here we go. Let's go. So I got to take a sip of this thing. I can't just crack it open and not take a sip. Come on now. So freaking good. So freaking good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, my buddy actually texted me today. He texted me. I just want to see what he got it in. He got it in 4. So I would like to also get it in 4. NFC, this is definitely an RB because it's under 5'11. So an NFC running back, young guy. So this is like a rookie, a really small rookie. This, I mean, right off the top, this feels like Bucky. No, this guy's like 5'7", though. It's not a QB. It's definitely not a tight end. This is a short cat because this guy's not 5'10 or 5'9. This is 5'8 or shorter. So who's like a really young, this is like a 24 and under year old. So a really young NFC RB. I feel like we can get this in 2 because I don't think it's Bucky. I think Bucky's slightly taller than you think. Again, this guy is pretty short. This guy's 5'8 or shorter. I'm just gonna run through them here real quick. It's not NFC South. Oh, it's not Bucky because it's not NFC South. Okay, let's go NFC East. Nobody on the Pats, I don't think. Oh wait, NFC, that's AFC East. NFC East, Eagles. Okay. Not Saquon. I don't know how tall Shipley is. I don't think he's that short. Giants, Tracy maybe. Is Tracy a shorter guy? I don't know. We also got Commies, and then we got Commies. So is this no, it's not Eckler. And then we got Cowboys. I don't think it's anyone there. NFC West, Niners, no. Seahawks, no. Arizona, no. DeMarcado, maybe, but I don't think they give us DeMarcado. And then who am I forgetting there? Niners, Seahawks, Arizona, Rams. Got not Kyron. Okay, let's go NFC North. Packers, no. Vikings, no, not Aaron Jones, no. Bears, no. And Lion. Who is this? I'll give this guy's. Let's give Deuce Vaughn a rip. Okay, it's not Deuce Vaughn. Okay, so he's 5'7" or 5'8". Okay, let's see here. NFC North, NFC West. Is it? And it's okay. It's nobody on the Vikings for sure. For sure, no Vikings. For sure, no Bears. It's Lions. They wouldn't give us like a Simone, that Vakai guy, right? I don't know what that guy's name is. Could this be Corum? No, I think this is Corum, actually. Now I think it's Corum. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I was like, I remember Corum being really short. Okay, hell yeah. We got it. We got it. And I was happy I got it in 3. Yeah. Yeah. Corum. Felt good. Oh, yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was so locked in on Kyron. I was going through the Rams. All right, let's go to the hard version. Let's see. Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, we are a ball knower. Let's see. I always like to do. This looks like you're a Warriors fan from this picture, so we'll go with San Francisco defensive player for you. I always like to pull somebody from the chat. Let's go with like who should we go with? Let's go with I don't know, somebody fun. You know, like let's just go Fred Warner. Whatever. Jesus. Okay. Clean miss. Okay. Offensive player, AFC receive. It's probably like a receiver RB, younger guy. Let's just go like a younger receiver in the AFC, like a really young receiver, around 6 foot. I don't know who's the guy that got drafted last year. Let's just go with like I don't know. Let's go Lad. Oh, jersey number. Yeah, let's just go Lad McConkey. I don't know. Okay, AFC West, not a receiver, shorter, so probably an RB here. RB 20 or a running back that's like a couple years in the league, AFC West. Okay. Taller than 15. So it's not, let's go Raiders maybe. Any guys that were running back Raiders that got drafted. I don't think, unless it's like freaking Dylan Lauby. I don't think it's him though. I don't know if they give us that. Chiefs. Could be Pacheco. Pacheco's around this age. Okay, it's not Pacheco. It is an RB though. This guy. Okay, another really short cat. So it's not KC. It's Raiders or this could be Lobby. This could be Lobby. Okay, this guy is 20, 24, 25. I know Pacheco was 26. 24, 25-year-old, really short. Again, this is 5'8" or no, 5'7" or shorter actually. Chargers, KC. So we got it's Raiders or Broncos. Oh, this is probably is this our boy? Is this like, I don't know if they give us a rookie. How old is RJ Harvey? I'm gonna go McLaughlin first because yeah, okay. I don't know if they give us RJ Harvey, a rookie. There we go. Jaleel McLaughlin. All right, let's do one draft and then we'll hop in the draft room. I love first round. That's like my favorite one to do. Let's go. Who should we go with? Let's give I just do somebody from 2015 because then I can establish right away if I'm gonna be able to get it or not. If it's the expectations that if it's a year from 2015 or higher, that I will be able to get it. So let's go. I always forget who's in that 20. We always do somebody 2015 draft class. I know Jake Matthews is 2014, so let's just give Jake Matthews a rip. Okay, yeah. See, now we're fucked because I don't know. I'm really not that locked in on guys before, like hard guys before 2014. Okay, NFC South, you know, pick 6 higher. Oh, it's not NFC South, just NFC. Let's go NFC running. Let's go NFC QB. You know, maybe like how about like a Ponder? No. Yeah, let's go Ponder. 20. Okay, yeah, not QB. Let's go. Okay, let's go NFC East receiver, maybe. You know, Eagles. I don't think they drafted anybody. Cowboys. No one rings a bell. Giants. Like I don't know. Like mid 2000s picks is my problem. What year was Shockey? Was Shockey a first round? Let's do Shockey. Wasn't he a Giants pick? Okay. All right. 2002 draft class. I'm not super locked into 2002. But we know it's the NFC West. You know what? This feels like Vernon Davis. Not Vernon Davis. Tight end from 02. I just don't know any tight ends from 02. I was 3 years old. But we know it's okay. So like, okay, I'm not gonna look at the chat because I think we can get this. Was Tony G playing in the 90s? This feels like a Tony G ass era. I don't know when he was like really around when he was drafted. Chiefs, or it's NFC West, not AFC West. NFC West. Okay, Rams. I guess not. Rams, Seahawks, and who am I forgetting? Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals. I'm not looking at the chat. This is gonna sound crazy. Oh wait, okay. Wait, this one. This is a name that came to mind. Oh, that'd have been crazy. He's 2010. Okay. I thought he was drafted by Arizona. Okay, I knew he played for Arizona, but he was drafted by Cincinnati. Okay, so that didn't help us at all. This is a late round guy. I'm not looking at the chat because I think we'd be able to get this. Okay, Seattle 02 tight ends. I got nothing. I'm gonna get away from Seattle. Rams. Jared Cook. He was definitely drafted after 02. 02 tight ends. I don't think it's the Rams. It could be, though. Cardinals. I got nothing. What do we got? Antonio Gates? Antonio Gates was Chargers, though. Why do you guys think it was Antonio Gates? Isn't he? He was Chargers. That's not the NFC. That's not the. That's the AFC West. That's not the NFC West. Wasn't he drafted by the Chargers? Jeremy Steve. I mean, I don't know who the Justin. You're usually pretty good at this. I've never heard of that guy in my life. Steven, this guy. I mean, you're just the man. I've never heard of that guy in my life. Out of what you're the man. I've never heard of this guy. So, again, I was 3 years old, so I don't blame myself for that. What's going on, Shania? How we doing? I believe Schneid's going live at 7. So after you're done watching me, I'll give you permission to go watch Schneid. All right, baby. Let's get in some drafts here. We're gonna go German Shepherd 3. I hope you guys like the title for today's video. Police dog drafts. In parentheses, do you want to get bit? I've been watching a lot of like police cam videos, like Code Blue Cam. I don't know if you guys follow that or subscribe to that YouTube channel, but Code Blue Cam is great. They always got the dog and like, do you want to get bit? Do you want to get bit? Put your hands up. Do you want to get bit? All right. Let's hop in the German Shepherd 3 in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Waiting for 2. Waiting for 2. Let's give it a rip. Okay. Who do we got? We got Jason in here. I think I recognize this name right there. Schuster's in here. What's going on? Big play. I think I recognize that name too. Rocco Jamaica's in here too. What's going on? All right. All right. Who else is in here? Anybody else get in? Drafting at 7. I did an eliminator last night, and I got Bijan at, what was it? I think I got Bijan at 5 or 6. I can't remember what it was. I was like, holy shit, though, because especially in this contest, in the eliminator, he goes a lot higher. Let me see that team. Was it 5 or 6 I got Bijan in? It was this, not that team. It was this team. Yeah, I got him at 5. And then the draft before, I got CD at 8. So, I don't know. There's some fun stuff going on in the eliminator. I'm up to 28 entries. I would, in a perfect world, I think 75 is like my minimum. I want to get to at least 75. So we got Mike in here and at 11. What's going on? Steel PR. How we doing? Oh, you're in at 10. MJ. There we go. Okay. Look up Stevens. You should know his wife. I don't know. Okay. I haven't made a video yet. I actually make a video, dude, and I just haven't had the time to make one yet. And I think the deadline is like Sunday. Okay, I mean Saquon at 7. Fair enough. I'm a little lost, but fair enough. We'll take that. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Any important news and notes from today? I think some of the stuff I saw was Justin Fields, literally fine. So don't have to worry about that. And I hope you enjoyed yesterday's fall while you could. I know we did on Typhoon Tower, so that was good. Justin Jefferson, hamstring sprain. He'll be back. They said reevaluate him next week. I don't think that's too serious. What else do we have? Anything else that was crazy? I can't remember if there's anything else that was that crazy. Oh, Hope Solo. Okay. His wife's Hope Solo. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Saquon at 7, though, is kind of fun. Hopefully we can get like a nice fall, though, because, like sometimes you get these guys to fall in the first, but then you don't get like any. It's usually, and it's fun to get like a three pick fall on like a different guy. So you can actually like get a really unique pairing where it's like, if it's a guy that kind of goes at this ADP, usually they'll fall on the 1 or 2 spots. So it's not as fun. So like, Honestly, like Achane or Henry would be ideal here. Like one of these two, if we could get one of these two, that'd be sick. Like if we could get Derrick Henry on this team, this would make it worth it. Fuck. Okay. You can get the AJ Saquon thing. That's the problem. Like I'll do it here, but like you can get that. Like I've seen that before, so it's not as fun. Derrick Henry, Saquon would have been fun. That would have been a fun start, but whatever. Kyle Williams hype feels a lot like the Jalen Polk hype. I could see that. Again, different offense though, like different head coach, different. I don't know. I get what you're saying though. Feels like a different team. Mooney or Tillman updates. I haven't seen anything on Mooney. Like literally, let me give his name a search on the Twitter machine. I thought I did that already today, but I haven't seen shit. Let's just sort by latest. Yeah, I literally just searched Mooney, and it's all of the freaking best ball people that I literally follow. Just being like, is Mooney okay? Is Mooney alive? Is Mooney alive? Like that's all. It's all the best ball people. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. What's going on? All right. Again, if you want a second draft, go down there, toss a like on the live stream. We're going to go 40 likes for a second draft. So make sure you tap in there. I'll drop a poll. What do you guys want to draft next? Let's see what to draft next. We can do another German Shepherd. We can do, I spelled Shepherd wrong. There we go. We can do a Elim. We can do I don't know, Badge Bros, or we can do weekly winners. Oh, or we can do the golden, right? The mini golden. All right. Poll is live. Go vote. What do you want to draft? Again, this is a democracy. Go vote. Make your voice heard. I love Marv here. That's kind of who I was hoping for. Love to honestly, I would feel fine with like 15% Marv. Marv caught like a 40-yard touchdown from Kyler today. So, it's training camp. I'm not going to overreact, but it's better to see that stuff than it is not to not see it. So that's fine. Are you doing slows or just draft what you can? I just draft what I can. I accidentally entered a slow for the fucking German Shepherd 2 last night. I didn't look. I just hopped in, hoping to just hop in a draft right before it closed. Didn't look at like the clock to do that thing where it's like only like the 8-hour option, and I wasn't paying attention to like the fine print. So I hop in, and I'm like waiting for this draft to start for like 5 minutes. I wasn't really looking at my laptop, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? And then I see that 8-hour clock on the thing there. God, that sucked. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I almost out of principle just don't want to draft the mini golden. It's literally winner take all. How fucking sick would you be if you made the finals and you got second? How fucking sick would you be? I'd throw up. Like I almost don't want to even do it. I don't even want to put myself in that situation. But then you're kind of looking at it from like, $2 for 10K. You probably take that every day of the week. I kind of just like Daniels here. I mean, actually, it's probably got to be Hurts, right? You kind of got a big Philly thing going on. Probably don't want to push him. I think we just go Hurts here and just, end the Philly thing. And this is kind of fun. I don't know how much I have of this, but thank God I actually just uploaded my portfolio so we can look, thanks to bestballoverlay.com. Hurts. Shit. Just hit my phone against my keyboard. We got Saquon, and Brown. No teams. I have no combination of these three. So that's kind of fun that at least, get one of these combos. Now I got, how many teams are this? That's not right. I definitely have Hurts, Brown. What's going on here? I have 2. I don't know why they're not popping up. What the? Wait. Hurts, Brown. Why are they not popping up? I have 2 teams. That's a crock of shit. Whatever. Okay. We are 6 picks away over here. Let's see. 1120. 1120. Definitely need to get some receivers. I'm not a huge DK guy, but if he falls here, I could be in. We'll see. Somebody's offered me a fantasy baseball trade. I already know this is going to be a fucking awful offer. This guy offers me Bogarts, Eric fucking Lauer, and Max Scherzer for Simeon, Bueller, and Pablo Lopez. Are you fucking kidding me? God. What do I have to deal with in this league? Okay. Calvin or Zay? Calvin or Zay? I got a lot of Zay. Let's get more Calvin. 16% Zay. I didn't even realize I had that much. Let's get Calvin Ridley. Dude, I'm so in on Cam Ward, dude. I watched I almost tweeted out this clip, then I was like, I don't think people are gonna care. But I like it a lot. I'm gonna pull this up here because it's a pretty sick clip. Where are my bookmarks? Wait, are my bookmarks usually on? Oh, I have to click more now. That's kind of stupid. Okay. Look at this video of Cam Ward. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Pretty freaking elite. Pretty elite. Look at this. Wait. Take a look at this. Let me pull this up here. Okay. There we go. Look at this.
There's nobody that wants to win on our football team more than Jeff does.
The chirping back and forth. Those are the things that you love in football, right?
Hey, you look good in 7-on-7.
But you can tell he's doing it from a sense of, hey, I wanted to see if this young buck is what he's really made of.
As much as Jeff likes to talk during practice, I think we found out that we have another guy that likes to talk probably just as much.
We're going to talk smack each day, all day.
Jeff,
Oh, I love it.
what's it? Do you?
It's competition.
What's the point of playing something that you love you can't have fun with?
Bantering competitively and having fun and enjoying playing football, which is the best part of it.
Some of the stuff I can't say what we be saying out there on the field. And we talking smack to each other. Callie giving a call.
A little bit of a long call, Cam, stay with me. When I'm calling him play, he's doing all he's doing, but he's listening to everything I'm telling him. And he enters right into the huddle when he calls play and doesn't script the play call. And so I asked him after practice, and I said, just help me out here. Do you need me to wait till you finish? And he goes, no. He goes, I'm listening.
But he hearing the call while he talking smack to me and gave the call and threw a bomb to Red. So
With that sort of competitiveness, it ramps up the energy of the entire practice. And
I don't know. That just made me really in on Cam Ward. I don't know if you guys got anything out of that. It makes me in on Cam Ward. Like it's kind of like it's pretty crazy. Like NFL guys who literally like there's some QBs that come in there that really struggle with the play call. Like, even like Kirk kind of, like if you watch quarterback, like he has to, constantly, listen to the play call in the car or whatever. Like, do you know how fucking hard it is to be talking shit while hearing a play call in your ear? Like, that's insane. That's insane to like understand the play call and then calling someone a bitch on the other side. That's crazy, man. That's uncharted levels of dog, dude. I don't know. I'm in on Cam. I think Cam Ward could just be good. It's like he's got a chance. Like, the running backs are good enough. The O-line's like actually not half bad. Like they spent a lot of picks on that O-line. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of in on what Tennessee's got going on. I don't mind Callahan. I think he's a pretty good coach. Like, I mean, what Will Levis is like fucking, And that answer too by Ward was like, what about you think about Levis like getting hurt for the year? I know he's like, in layman's terms, he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm worried about what I'm doing. Like, kind of a dick answer, but like, hey, if he's locked in, he's locked in. It sounded like he was fucking locked in, dude. Okay. Hurts, Saquon. I went Henderson while we were watching that. Brown, Marv, and Ridley. Dude, like Egbuka's just gonna steam up so much. Like, I think he kind of already is, and I feel good about. I mean, I already got 15% of him pretty much, so I'm really happy about that. He's gonna get up to like. Where do you think Egbuka finishes, guys? Like, does he? I think like there's a world where he's going like next, like in this tier of Judy, Olave, Addison, Jennings. Like, I think he gets up there for sure. What do you guys think? He's gonna get in the 6th round. 100%. I don't think he quite gets to like the this Waddle, DK, Smith, Hunter, Riddle, like this tier. I think but he does sneak up into the Myers, Judy, Olave, Addison, Jennings tier. He's definitely gonna get in that tier, and he's just gonna continue to steam up like that Baker, puff piece that he had going on. Like, that was very telling. So I don't know, man. Especially with the Godwin stuff. Mike Evans is just feels he's always kind of just an injury waiting to happen, hamstring, he's old, it's stuff like that. And like there's just a clear role for him. Even if Evans and Godwin play, it's like Egbuka is probably still the third guy on the field. Like, and he can just be better than Godwin for sure. Maybe he's even better than Evans. Like, I don't know, man. That's kind of like, that's why I like, this is what makes me like feel good about this take I have in Egbuka. Like, this is all like pre-Baker stuff, this 15%. It's like, why do we not like to bet on talent? We know this guy is good. We know he's good at football. Is he a fucking, is he a Marvin Harrison? Is he a Neighbors? No, he's not a Neighbors, but it's like, you're not paying a Neighbors price for him. Like, he can just be like Godwin. He can literally just be prime Chris Godwin, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think we're going to let's go B-Rob on this one. Let's go a little B-Rob. So I don't know, man. I just like, I'm going to chase, Egbuka up. I just have conviction on the player. So I'm going to chase Egbuka up the board as far up as like this kind of tier I was talking about. Myers, Judy, Olave, Addison, that whole tier. I'm chasing him up the board for sure. He shouldn't clear Diggs, so people have seen him up too far if he does. I think there's an argument for him over Diggs. Why is there not? Like, this is a very pass-heavy offense. Like, Baker threw for how many yards did Baker throw for last year? He was like top 3, was he not? Again, sometimes I say things and I'm wrong. So let's look this up real quick. Yards. Yeah, he was top 3 in the league in yards last year. Passing attempts, he was top. He was 5. He was 30 in yards, and he was tied for second in touchdowns. Like, why are we not in on this offense? Why should I not be in on Egbuka on one of the most pass-heavy offenses and good passing offenses in the league? Maybe the O-line's maybe a little down this year. The Wirfs injury isn't great, but like, I think they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna be just fine. I trust what that Bucs staff down there. Again, some people may be like, oh, Cohen's gone, won't be as good. They didn't miss a beat from going to Canales to Cohen, and now the guy, I forget the OC for the Bucs this year, but I remember when we had Corey on from Fantasy Stock Exchange. I had him on like big board season, I think like a couple months ago, and he gave me a piece of information that's always kind of stuck with me. He said the guy who the Bucs OC and play caller this year is the guy who was calling third down plays last year. So he has some play calling experience. He was calling third down plays. Like, that's kind of all I need to like hear. Like, he has play calling experience in an offense that we really liked last year, Like, I just don't see why I should just ignore that. So I'm still in on the Bucs, man. I think they're going to be really fun for fantasy again this season. Do we have any? I need to figure something out. I don't really want Shaheed, but I think it might be Shaheed. I don't love these guys right here. I think we just go Shaheed and just, yeah. We have some Tennessee with it, so it's not the end of the world. Opens us up to some Shuck. Who I don't mind taking him if I need to. I don't know, man. I haven't heard shit. I've been searching Twitter all day. I can't find anything on Mooney. I mean, hopefully it's good that, like, was he at practice today? I don't even fucking know if he was at practice today. I haven't watched the press conference yet. I'm sure hopefully somebody fucking asked, but I guess no one did if it's not on Twitter. So I don't know, man. I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark as much as you guys are. Ugh. All right. You basically need them to mirror last year. I don't think it's out of the question, though. So, like, they have this. It feels like they have the same offense, If they can't run the ball because the O-line's bad, like, they're probably going to have to pass the ball a little more, I don't know. I just think Egbuka is good, and we should always be betting on talent. We should always be betting on talent, So, that's my take. But what can you do? What can you do? Okay. Mooney got hurt. He came out of practice yesterday after diving for a ball. That's all we know. He just didn't return. Like, it's probably nothing. We just don't know that it's not nothing right now. But if I had to guess, he's probably gonna be fine. One of those things, get the wind knocked out of you. Maybe worst case scenario, maybe it's like diving for a loose ball. That just feels like, it doesn't feel like maybe worst case, it's like a broken rib, which isn't ideal, not great, but I don't think that's, the worst case. Like, that's it feels like what the worst case scenario is, I guess. Maybe like breaks an arm or something, but I feel like we know it'd be broken arm. So I don't think that's the case. So we'll see. time will tell. I think, if he falls, I'm definitely in on buying him still. Buying him at a little cheaper discount when he's probably fine. It's not like it wasn't a non-contact thing. He wasn't carted off, anything like that. He was diving for a ball, came down hard. I that just feels like it's, almost not, it's not nothing, but it feels optimistic if you're asking me. Scatterboo feels fun. Evan Ingram too, I don't mind. I don't need KC, Giants, Vegas. Let's go Ingram. I don't have enough. We'll just take him on this team. I think that's cool. I don't have a ton of Ingram. Whoa, my monitor just like shut off. We good? We still live? Jesus, that was weird. That was weird. Okay. Recap the team real quick for the audio listeners that don't exist. Jalen Hurts, Saquon, Travion, B-Rob, A.J. Brown, Marvin Harrison, Calvin Ridley, Emeka Egbuka, Shaheed, and Evan Ingram. Let's give that a refresh. Let's see those colors light up on my roster. It's my favorite part. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Falcons signed Shark today. That could be fucking. I mean, they needed depth anyway. I was waiting for this. I was waiting to talk about this. Someone's gonna be like, it's bad for Mooney. Chark did fucking nothing last year. I don't even remember what team Chark was on last year. Was he on the Lions last year? Was he a Lion or something? I can't even fucking remember, man. Or was he like a Charger maybe? He might have been a Charger. I don't even remember. Like Chark is he's done. He's a depth piece. He's Laquan Treadwell. I'm not worried about. I think it's just depth. Okay. Again, we got 46 people watching right now. Thank you for watching. Go down there, drop a like. 40 likes for a second draft. And make sure you go vote in the poll. What do you want to draft next if we get the 40 likes before this draft is done? So go over there and go drop a like and drop a sub. 1,500 subs for a 24-hour live stream. It was definitely going to go Scatabo there. That's fine. Any stacks here? T-Law, Stroud. Not really. I think we're fine so far. Maybe we just go dull. I don't love Mims. Kind of like Hollywood over Mims, honestly. It's still a game stack with Denver, too. Kyle feels like he might just come up, too. I'm going to go Kyle. The buzz that he's getting right now is pretty undeniable. We got to have some New England, too. So, expose ourselves more to that. No Jets, but that's not the end of the world. Like, the way that people are talking about Kyle Williams right now is just, it's pretty crazy. Shout out to Off the Schneid for being the first ever guy to be in on Kyle. He was there, like, big, like, literally when he was going around 20 in the big board. Like, Schneid knows ball. So everyone go give him some props. Yeah, see, he's in here. Yeah. I'm not going to – I saw your tweet today, Cody, and I thought about, like, just rage baiting you. And I was going to say some shit like, nobody was more in on Kyle Williams than me in the United States of America or some shit like that. I totally thought about rage baiting you, but I was like, nah. Let him have his moment in the sun uninterrupted. Shout out Schneid. Go sub to Schneid. He's going live in like a half an hour. So make sure you go sub to Schneid. Puts out great content. He knows fucking ball. So okay. 1361. Goddard's definitely on the table. I don't mind a little QJ. Running back, we're pretty good. We're not great, but we're not awful. That's for sure. Definitely on some RB here as well. Feel good about our Samson exposure. This is, when he was kind of going around 16, 17. So, okay. I would love to. I kind of want to draft like Jordan Love, Jacksonville. We just have so many. We do have like late stacking stuff though. Is the problem, and we already have Hurts. So I don't feel the need to go QB. I think we just go Goddard, call it a day at tight end. Just go 2 on this team. We can still go 3 quarterbacks. So I think that's the move there. Police dog bit me. Crazy draft. Yeah, right. BDG has been in on Kyle Williams for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just think, I guess I don't know how long they've been in on him. I just know Schneid's been in on him from literally like probably like the first couple of weeks the big board is open. Like he's been in on him since day one for sure. What's going on? Schneid's YouTube? It's whatever this is. Just searching Off the Schneid. I think that's it. This is his channel. So make sure you go see. Yeah, go sub to Schneid. Go sub to Schneid. Yeah, I'll drop a link too. I will drop a link in the live chat. He's got 611 subs. This guy's grinding. This guy's fucking grinding. Link is in the live chat, so go subscribe. Yeah, of course, Kyle Williams is on his thumbnail for today. Also, too, they have that BBM or Underdog dropped that BBM promo. Every 2 BBMs you draft, you get $10 of promo. Correct, right? So you can do it 3 times. So if you draft 6 BBMs, you're getting like pretty much a free BBM back. So buy 5, get 1 free plus a German Shepherd kind of thing. I don't know. I guess they must want to fill BBM a tad more. So I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Let's go. I'm gonna go Cam Ward right now just because I want to miss out on him. But I want to talk about Kyle Pitts. I've been out, and I have 10% of them. You're gonna say, Ty, you're definitely not out when you have 10%. I swear to God, I don't know how I have 10. I have no clue how that's 10%. I legitimately don't know. So I'd like to start off by saying that. The other part is, I don't know if I can be out for much longer. And I'm gonna preface this by saying, Mooney, I think, is a good pick, not because of the Falcons fandom. I think Ray is a good pick, not because of the Falcons fandom, and I think Algier is a good pick, not because of the Falcons fandom. The Pitts one will be, if I'm in on Pitts. I'm gonna preface this right now. That's a gut feeling for me. It's just a vibes pick. It's 100% a homer pick. Yes, I'm gonna go on the record right now. If you want to follow me, follow me. But this is not financial advice. This is not hard-hitting analysis. There's nothing I can tell you to say why I like Kyle Pitts. Oh, I need the way Michael Penix is talking about my boy and what Raheem said yesterday too. Fuck, it's hard not to be in. Contract year. They're talking this guy up. There's a lot of opportunity. Word is he had enough. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can be out. I can't do it. I cannot be out. I can't be fully out. So I'm going to say that right now. I'm going to say that right now. Again, it will not be a brand play. It'll be, you know what it'll be? It'll be me gambling. You know, most of what I do on this channel is informative. You know, it's got merit behind it. The Kyle Pitts, if I decide to be on him, which there's a 95% chance I will be. When I mean in, I'll probably keep him around 10%. You know, it's just what it is what it is, man. I can't say no. I can't do it. I can't do it. So just throwing that out there. I want you to know that that's not something I would advise you to do, but I may do it. I do have FOMO. Imagine all the people who had 25% at ADP 55 out this year, and that's what I'm saying, dude. I will not be. I would rather be on the wrong side of a Kyle Pitts another bad year than be on the wrong side of missing the year you need him. You know, missing the Eric Ebron year. That's what it is, really. It's the Eric Ebron year. So I don't know, man. I'm going to have 10. I'm going to tell you right now, on August 20th or July 25th, I will have 10% Kyle Pitts at least. And that's just the way it's going to be. And I have no reasoning behind that, but that's the way it's going to be. So that's your warning. You know, the Emo Cowboy might kill me when I veto for him on a Table Tower stream, but you know what? That's the side I decided to, you know, give my allegiance to. When you get at one pick 65, it's like he can still be shit and pay off. 100% agree. 100% agree. Not this team, obviously. We're good at tight end, but okay. Running back receiver. DeMario's not bad. We already got 3 New England pieces. I don't need Shipley because we have. I want to have a lot of Taj Brooks. I don't even care reaching down on him this far. I really don't. I want to have 15. I'm gonna get 15% of this guy, and I'm so serious. I'm gonna get 15% of this guy. I just like he just feels like Zach Moss is on the fucking pup. Who else is there? Like this is one of the best offenses in football. And like for some reason, the handcuff piece / guy who might mix in is just not getting fucking drafted. I don't know, man. Like it feels like we're missing out on potentially like one of like the kind like a Kyron Williams type guy, like a Bucky Irving type guy. Like, that's what it feels like, man. Like just wait for that. Like if you got told that Chase Brown again, God forbid, hoping it doesn't happen. Knock on wood. Chase Brown tears his ACL tomorrow. Where are you drafting Taj Brooks? So, look, you're probably drafting him like next to Scatabo. You might be drafting him higher. So if you play that game in your head, then why, if he has that much contingent upside, why the fuck am I not drafting him? Why am I not drafting him? Because of fucking Samaje Perine? Yeah, no. No. We're good. We're all set here. We're all set. Okay. Is this a 5 RB team? I don't think so. I think it's 6. It might be 5. A receiver. I don't love any of these guys. I don't love them. They're not great. I'm just gonna go Shook because I don't know who else to go, and I know I'm gonna draft him. I don't really care if what two last. I'm fine finding guys in the last 2 rounds. Yeah. You're a Brooks guy, Schneider. You're a Brooks guy. Zach Moss will be the starter on top. Dude, Zach Moss is on the fucking pup. Or is he in the NFI? Which one is it? Guy broke his neck. Zach Moss. Is he on the pup or the NFI? He's in the NFI. Yeah, man. We're all set. And it's a neck, too. A neck is never good. All right. Oh, we got some coach speak here. That's June 12th. I don't really give a fuck about June 12th. I don't know, man. A lot of guys like Taj Brooks coming out. So you say the same for Corum, Lloyd, etc. I don't think you can for Corum because Hunter's there. I don't think you can say the same for Corum, and I don't think you can say the same for, as much as it pains me, like Lloyd's got his problems, injury stuff too with there. Emmanuel Wilson's like still a guy that I think they just really trust. I just don't think it'd be like fully Lloyd. I think they're like, I could definitely see like an 18 carry game from Taj Brooks. I don't think I could see that from Lloyd. Me personally. Again, that's a personal take, but that's how I feel. I mean, just fucking, I'm trying not to take like one of these guys every fucking draft. Let's go Lockett, man. I don't know. Old guy, one more Tennessee bet. It's fine. Now, is it one more receiver? Are we good? Okay. Saquon, Travion, B-Rob, Tank, Taj Brooks. Feels like we need one more there. Receiver, though. AJ, Marv, Ridley, Egbuka, Shaheed, Kyle, Lockett. I don't love that. I don't love this receiver room. It's not my favorite one. But you know what? I saw a report today. Kendre Miller running with the ones. Adjust the fucking ranks. Think anyone's drafting Kendre Miller in this contest? I might do it, dude. It's stacked. We have it very correlated. Can I quit Kendre? Kendre, dude. Kendre is one of my favorite guys coming out of college. His TCU tape, fucking elite. A legendary stuff from TCU. Unbelievable. All right, how many likes are we at on this live stream? We are at 32, guys. 40 for a second draft. We need 8 more likes. So go down there and tap a like and go run up that poll. What do you want to draft next? You guys get to decide. We're going to draft Kendre fucking Miller. And you cannot stop me. You can't stop me. Okay. I will, let's see. Let's give this a refresh. How many likes are we at? We are at 39. That's close enough. Just go down there and drop a like, please. Let's go. And then what's the poll say? The poll says German Shepherd. So we will be doing another German Shepherd. You best get in this draft because we're hopping in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiting for 4. Come hang out. It's going to be a great time. I'm going to have a lot of fun. All right. We are drafting at 5. Pick 5 today. Who do we have in here? BP is in here. What's going on, brother? Jacob is in here. How's it going? I don't think I recognize any of these other names. I feel like JSN. No, I don't know why I feel like I recognize that one. But if you're in here, drop where you're drafting at. Don't be a lurker. Be a participator in the chat. Por favor. I don't know. Also, too, I would like to solicit some help. And I only want serious inquiries only. Okay? Serious inquiries only. I think I'm finally going to do it. I would love to get the help of somebody to help me set up a Discord. I'll tell you what. I had a wild experience today in a Discord server. I finally joined Pete's Discord. I coined today as the first time that I can now consider myself a part-time Discord user, not a full-time, but it's better from no time, like we were the last, rest of my life. Now we are a part-time Discord user. I want to have my own channel, my server. Is that what you call it? My own server. I would like to have my own server to interact with you, the chat. But I went into Pete's Discord today. Holy fuck. That was a culture shock. It was just a lot of, they got mad at me. I didn't type in there for it's 5 minutes. Like, oh, he already left. I'm like, yeah, actually, I may not respond in 45 seconds, Kind of a crazy thing, I know, but let's go Gibbs. 6.5%. Doesn't feel great. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So I would like to be more involved on Discord. I like to be locked in there. Make it part of my routine. I check Twitter a ton. So, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was really fucking with him in there. I'm not gonna lie. Or sorry. Yeah, what did you say to them to set them off? I'm not gonna lie, and I was rage baiting the fuck out of them. Oh, I was rage baiting them. I was definitely rage baiting them. It was actually a blast. I had so much fun. Yeah, see, I knew I recognized you, man. I knew I recognized you. What's going on? Mr. Pittsburgh. What's going on? You Pittsburgh fan? Shout out Crosby. Yeah, the rage baiting in there was so much fun. It was so much fun. Somebody was like, yeah, I am out on PPR Tyler. And, I was like, I kind of pulled the Aaron Rodgers. I was like, I didn't say it, but I was thinking. I was like, I don't even know who you are, bro. Who the fuck are you? Oh, shit. All right. Who do people in Pittsburgh root for basketball? Is it all Sixers? I feel like it would be, right? Pennsylvania. But is Pittsburgh close to how far is Pittsburgh away from Philadelphia? I actually don't know the answer to that. I'm going to guess. Is it like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe? How far away are those two cities from each other? Because they're both near the water, right? They're both kind of on the water. I don't know. Yeah. Who the fuck is that guy? They're far? How far are they? Oh, it's 7 hours? Holy shit. No, this guy's saying 4. 4.5, 4 to 5, 4.5. I'll trust the guy that says Mr. Pittsburgh in his name. I'll tell you that. I'll trust that guy. Cleveland's closer. Oh, so are you guys Cavs fans then? Because that would make sense. There's a buddy that I grew up with in high school. He was a diehard Ohio State Cavs Steelers fan. And that always threw me for a loop. I was like, what? Like, where does the Cavs and the Ohio State thing come in? I don't know. Interesting. So are you so if you had to describe the Pittsburgh NBA allegiance, is it a lot more Cavs fans or no? Or is it Sixers fans because that's technically the same state? You know what I mean? I think that's kind of an interesting debacle. I would love to know the answer to that question. I think you guys, Mr. Pittsburgh there's no one else more qualified to answer that question, I feel like. I always kind of wondered that. Like Tennessee. What was that? Who is Tennessee's baseball team? Who do Tennessee people root for baseball? Is it I think it's the Braves. Is it not? I don't know. These are questions that I have answers that I need answers to. So, you know what? I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to go a little Josh Allen because I can. So we're going to go Josh Allen. I'm a Sixers fan, but that's mainly because all my friends are from Philly, so I just root for their team. Fair enough. I worked in Jersey I worked for a year in Jersey and asked who they root for football and baseball, and they said whoever is winning. Yeah, because I know Karl Anthony Towns is from New Jersey, but he's an Eagles fan. But New Jersey's really close to Philly, is it not? I didn't realize how close those two cities were. Yeah. I live in Nashville, so I can answer that too. Look, this guy's cultured as fuck. Tennessee fans root for Atlanta. Okay, that's what I thought I knew that one. Yeah, Toronto has a lot of Bills fans, but also a lot of random. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I could see the Bills thing, Toronto, because it's right. It's like, isn't Buffalo like literally like a 25-minute drive to Toronto? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize how close Philly was to New Jersey. And I'm pretty good with geography. We did the geography quiz on stream, and I correctly picked all 50 states in a minute 20. So I feel like I'm pretty good with geography, but sometimes I'm not as good as like the location stuff. So that's interesting. Very interesting. All right. 2 hours? I thought Buffalo and Toronto were like right next to each other. What? You're the Canadian, so I guess that's just trust you. Wait. Drive from Toronto to Buffalo. 1 hour 48. I thought it was like fucking. I went to Niagara Falls as a kid. That's right next to Toronto, right? Niagara Falls is like right next to Toronto. Because I feel like I was like probably 10. So I was young. But I feel like I remember seeing the city of Toronto when I was in Niagara Falls. And I thought Buffalo was right next to Niagara Falls. Maybe I haven't been to Niagara Falls in a while, but interesting. Okay. What? I could have swore I saw Toronto when I was in Niagara. Maybe again, I was 10 years old. Maybe that wasn't Toronto. Maybe that was not Toronto. I don't know. Big step up. Imagine that Drake song. Big step up. What is the official, speaking of Toronto, what is the official PPR Tyler take on Caleb Johnson? Pre-draft, wasn't that in on Caleb? I said I didn't like the potential landing spots for him. I thought he had to go to the perfect team. He's a very wide zone runner. I was more in on Scatterbo. Thought I could plug him in some different places. He's a better pass catcher. That he's a better back. That being said, let's go James Cook here. Let's just go elite running back and QB. That being said, I think Caleb Johnson went to the perfect situation. Arthur Smith runs a wide zone scheme, which is what Caleb needs, I think, to be successful in the NFL. So I'm fairly in on Caleb, and I think Arthur Smith is the ultimate big back, gets goal line work type of guy. I don't think Warren's going to get a ton of goal line work. I think I think they really like Caleb Johnson. They made it a point to get him. And some guys really liked him coming out. So I like Caleb this year. I think he's got, pretty good upside if the Steelers can figure it out. I just think they run the ball near the goal line. That's what Arthur Smith wants to do. I think for the most part, they want to run the ball. They want to establish the line of scrimmage. Arthur Smith's an O-line guy. Like, they want to play Steeler football, and that includes running the football. So I do like, I'm in on Caleb. I'm not, I'm not going to have a ton, like 15+%. He's not like a my guy, but I do like Caleb Johnson this year. I think he's a good pick. So PPR got told he was brought to Toronto and it was Buffalo. Totally rug pulled. Dude, I was 10, dude. I don't remember what city it was. Leave me alone. I just refuse, dude. Okay, I gotta draft it, dude. I have 1.5%, 48. I just feel like he can't hurt me. Am I crazy for thinking that Cortland Sutton just can't hurt you? And I took the same buy anyway. I don't know why I gave in. God, that's probably my biggest stand. I got no Sutton, just fucking none. Oh, I don't like Sutton at all. I'm historically a Denver passing offense hater. Historically. By historically, I mean this year. I don't know, man. Something about it I just don't like. My spidey senses are tingling. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter, but Celtics. Ugh. That's not a reflection of you, Wally. There's a Celtics fan in my life that, might be the most annoying person, that in our group chat. So it's nothing towards you. Don't worry. Thinking about copying the new Steelers throwback remake jersey. Can we talk about those Packers remake jerseys real quick? Those helmets are fucking off. Those might be the worst jerseys I've ever seen. Those jerseys are so freaking bad. They're so bad. So bad. I have never seen a jersey worse. Never. Not one. The Giants jerseys were better than what the fuck the Packers decided to do this year. Oh my God, it's bad. Brian's got a lot of Sutton. Broncos win the division. You heard it here first. Okay, I don't think it's a crazy take. I think the Broncos defense is legit, but what is the ceiling for Bo Nix? Because it kind of feels like he kind of came in, like how much better can he get is my question. I'm not saying he can. I'm just saying what's the ceiling for Bo? Is he just have a really high floor? Is this like a Mac Jones situation? Worse, it's by Mac Jones situation is by like worst case scenario, So, all right, Allen, Gibbs, Cook, McConkey, Sutton. I don't love the receivers here either. Did we just go receiver? Okay, we can't go Debo. That'd be 3 by week 12. I don't want to get in the business of that. Let's just go. I don't love Judy, but fuck it. Fuck it. It's a $5 draft. Let's do it. Maybe Denver's good, and then Judy's just, is fine. So you like the Packers uniforms? There's no way that you said that in a public forum. There's no shot. No shot. Oh man. I feel like Nick's performed beyond what most thought his ceiling would be. That's fair. Everybody said that guy should have gone in the second round. Even like McShay, who I love, he said Bo Nix I would have taken Bo Nix in the second round, but then he was like, but he could not have gone to a better situation than Denver. So I don't know. Get your guy season in Denver. They took a big swing on Bo Nix, and they kind of the same thing with Harvey this year too. Said, we're just gonna take the fucking guys we want. So yeah. All right. I think we gotta keep at it on receiver here. Looking at Golden or Egbuka. It's one of these two. I would love Egbuka. Please don't take Egbuka. Thank you. I will chase this guy off the board. I'm not scared. This bye week thing is kind of fucked, but I don't care. It's going to be okay. All right. Remember, if you're watching, drop a like on the live stream. Drop a sub. 1,500 subs for a 24-hour live stream. Go run that up. That's good. And I just want to get there before. I would like to get there by like mid-August. I don't know the realistic chances of that happening, but I want to plan it. So if I know I'm going to do it, I can at least plan it out, And if I'm not going to do it, I don't want to just put something together last second, Maybe I just do it, like a subathon, a subathon. I don't, maybe we get within like 50 subs and I don't get off stream until we get the 50 that we need for the 24 hours. So maybe it's just 2 24-hour live streams. We just unprompted do a 24-hour live stream. Say, hey, we're not getting off until until we get these subs. All right. All right. All right. We are 1-2-4-0. Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, Lad McConkey, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, and Emeka Egbuka. Let's see. You have to make the subs extend the stream, not end it. Oh, I kind of like that idea. Yeah. I don't mind that. All right. Are we in on Baker here? Probably not. I think we kind of need other positions. Ayuk's off my board. I am out. I think everybody's out, but I am out. I don't even know how I have 6. I'm glad it's not higher. I'm out. We will not be drafting Ayuk ever again. I will have 0 more shares of Ayuk between now and week 1. That's a promise. That is a promise. Let's go Keon here. Stack Buffalo. Keon's fine. Here. Hope your tank bags are packed, brother. Let's find out what our tank bags are together. I'm going to guess. I think I have 9% tank. And I think I drafted him last round, but I don't remember what it is. I think I have 9% tank. 8%. I was pretty close. 8% tank. And then I'm not talking Tank Dell. Not talking Tank Dell. Tootin plays a lot. He will catch enough passes to stack with T-Law or not. He could. He definitely could. Well, it's TBD, though. I think ETN can definitely catch a lot of passes as well. I watched 22 of the 24 hours of that stream. Will not be doing that again. I wouldn't expect you to either. I would not expect you to. But, A-Rod, you're a real one. You and I, A-Rod, both mods in Fantasy Flock's YouTube channel now. Hell yeah. He's like, I'm going to make you a mod when I hopped in there yesterday. I was like, hell yeah. Flock's the man. Definitely a relationship I will be exploiting. Just kidding. That was a joke. Obviously. Flock's the man. I've said nothing but good things about Flock ever in my life. Drafting right next to you, recognize the name from seeing a stream before. Came and subbed. I'm the dumb bully QB team at 4. Well, what's going on, demonic celery? And tell you what, you're fucking, the name matches the profile picture. Jesus Christ. What you doing at 4 here? All right, there we go. Demonic. Okay, so you got Daniels and Burrow. Do you have some Cincy? You got some Cincy, though. Fuck it, I wouldn't say that's something I would never do. I think we go Baker here. Little fall. I don't love the receivers, and I'm not drafting Ayuk. I'm not drafting Judkins. Just don't see how I don't draft Baker here. Maybe I should draft, Dobbins. Fuck it. Let's go Baker, Josh, and we call it a day at QB. Flock's the reason I do this. Dude, Flock's the reason I do this too. 100%. I don't know. I think it's most people, to be honest. I think that's most people. Flock's the man. But yeah, let's break down your team in the 4 slot. You got JJ, T. Higgs, Chase Brown. So you got Burrow double stack. That's fine. DK, Daniels, Monty, Mason, that's not a bad team. That's something I would definitely take shots at doing, especially in the $5 contest. All right. Yep. See, another one. Should have took Bo Nix. Yeah, I guess I just like Baker too much. I don't know. I like Baker too much. I probably should have took Bo Nix, but I just kind of hyped up that offense too. So I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Tyler Towers hilarious last night. Great stuff. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate the 5. Thank you so much. Again, we got to put food on the table in this apartment. That's if you guys saw my fridge yesterday. Actually looked pretty good. There's some cookie dough in the freezer, dude. No veggies. Next time I go to the grocery store, I will get veggies. Don't worry. I will get veggies. Do not. That's a promise. I'm gonna do that. Get some asparagus or something. I'm not a big broccoli guy though. It's probably asparagus. All right. Yeah, only a $5. Yeah, $5. I'm a year-long flocker. Major reason I always doing these. Yeah, hell yeah. I really want them to drop they better be doing the flock community contest again. because I made the finals for one of those last year, and that format's so fun. It's kind of like what the eliminator is this year, but like a 1v1 playoff to like to then get to the final is just so much more. It's so much more fun because you just feel like you have more of a chance. You know, you really feel like you have more of a chance to make some noise in like a finals because it's like you have a 25% chance to get to the finals, pretty much, right? If assuming after you get to the playoffs, if you get advanced 1 of 12, you have a 25% chance to get to the finals if you're just going implied odds. So, fuck, I don't want to draft Judkins. I just can't bring myself to do it. I already have 14. I can't take him. Can't do it. Charbonnet. Can't do it. How much do I have to super chat you for to make it? Keep your money, man. I know you guys want me to do it. I would love to be in the league. I've seen the videos like that other people have made, and I just don't know if I'm able to beat those. And like, yeah, maybe you could argue like he likes me. Maybe he does. I don't know if he does or not. I feel like we're friendly. Do I feel like I'd be awesome in that league? 100%. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's people have made some good videos. I don't think I could match those. I've seen some. They're really fucking good. And I just don't have those editing skills. And I'd have to like think of something, do it. I don't know, man. I might get around to it. If I do, it'll be tomorrow. It'll be like a last second entry. But we'll figure it out. I just don't know. I don't want to do Trump. I don't want to do Trump for the video. I don't think that would quite land. I don't think that would quite land. I like Tucker Kraft here. I'm a huge Kraft guy. I might have 20% of the Kraft, to be honest. I can't believe he's tied an 11. I can't believe it. We're going to go Kraft. We are going to go Kraft. He confirmed the Flock tournament in August. Well, thank God, because that tournament is awesome. And it's fun because it's like 1,000 people, too. It's literally like 1,000 people or some shit, and it feels like in 2 hours. Love it. Love it. Okay. Oh man. Is Musgrave a 18th round pick? I won't say that I've never drafted him. I've definitely drafted him before for sure. Yeah. They will make it bigger this year. Last year he was worried about it wouldn't fill. He's way too humble. Flock? If there's one guy in the fantasy community that should not be humble, it's Flock. Pulling 1K over 1K viewers on a fucking fantasy underdog draft is insane. That is fucking nuts. 1K, like when you go in there and he, like prime August, like he's got 1K viewers in there live, concurrent. Like that's unheard of, man. That's unheard of. It's just crazy, man. He's the man. And he never has guests on. It's just him talking through his stuff. And I would even say like he's the most like he drafts a lot of best ball teams, but like he's not really like, how do I say it? Like he's the, you guys know how I feel about Mason. I love Mason, but he's not like he's kind of just like an all around fantasy guy. Like he definitely knows what he's doing on best ball, but like he is not in the weeds on week 17. He doesn't care about week 17. Let's go Rashad White. Let's stack up Baker a little bit more. Yeah, we already have James Cook too. Like he's not in the weeds on week 17. I don't think he's playing, the markets as much as, maybe some of the other people in the community. Yeah, he's a vibes-based drafter. He's a 100% a vibes-based drafter. So I don't know, man. I just think it's which kind of what he does is super impressive what he's built. Because I mean he's a huge dynasty guy too. Like there's no guy who like he kind of just crosses into the three big spaces of fantasy, which number one is redraft. That's where like he get that like all the normies, like he's a normie channel, right? Like all the normies follow him. And so And I follow him too. I'm not saying he's just a normie channel, but you guys know what I mean. Like redraft is a lot of his base, doing those start sits, all that stuff. Then he's a dynasty bro. Then he's probably a best ball bro. Like he's probably best ball third, if I had to guess. But it's funny because all of us found him through best ball. I know I did. So it's one of those things. Goddard. Goddard's a pretty nice fall here. We just went Goddard last one. Let's just do it again. Let's go Goddard again. I never heard of him before this year. Did he just start solo from the ground up without ever coming from a site? Yeah, no, he literally started making videos in college when he was at Texas. He literally started in college. He just started like by himself, just making fucking videos. He has a dynasty channel though, A-Rod. He has his flock channel and then he has his dynasty channel. Yeah, he's a big dynasty guy, which is funny too because like he doesn't even really know the rookies until until he really dives into it, and kind of like most of us too, right? So yeah, he was the only person doing live drafts every day. Yeah, who else is doing live drafts every day? Okay. Yeah, YouTube is going to get bigger for streams and podcasts. I when people say that, make the joke that we're so early, I believe that. Somebody put out a poll. I forgot who it was. It may have been Mason. It was a big influencer. Maybe it was Herzig. I can't exactly remember. But somebody put out a poll and was like, what is your category of like fantasy football like of choice? Like, are you playing, is your number one format dynasty, redraft, or best ball? And best ball was fucking last. Like I have my friends are so locked into football. Like my entire friend group is like they are very locked into football. Like I know a ton of dudes and girls who are locked into football like that, and they don't play best ball. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just only a matter of time. Like you just gotta play it once, do it once, and then I just feel like you're kind of hooked. Like, oh my God, like I could win, what is this, $10,000? It's the future. I truly think it's the future. It's gonna be it's crazy. Absolutely. Dude, I used to mock on ESPN all the time. When I was in college and high school, I would mock on ESPN, and the only thing I gave a fuck about was my redraft league. I was not in dynasty yet. I lived for my redraft league. The only thing I cared about, like my 4 redraft leagues. Okay. I just don't know how we don't draft Algier. Jalen Wright's there though too. Algier, I have to take him. I have no choice. I think we're good with these 5. I think we're done at RB. I think we're kind of good with these 2 though as well. We can definitely steal some. Maybe we just go 6 RBs then, honestly. I think we can go 6. Redraft and even dynasty just have so many years and family, friends, or even work leagues. Agreed. Most of my friends love football, but just don't understand how could I be drafting in March. They think I'm nuts. Same here, dude. 100% same here. I agree with that. I was so hyped last year sharing with my friends that I could win $50K and them all cheering for my team week 17. I have a friend, again, he's in this group chat, who he's a very good fantasy like redraft player. He in dynasty, like he's just a master negotiator in dynasty. He understands the players, he understands the market, and he's the man. He drafted, I think he said he did 6 or 8 BBM 4 teams. That was the first year I really got into best ball. BBM 4. He did 6 or 8, and he made the fucking finals. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of jealous. I was kind of pissed. I was like, this fucking guy. I was in no final. I think I was like in 1. He made fucking BBM. It's just he didn't even know how to play. He had no idea. Oh, that fucker. I think he won $5,000 too. Like he didn't win crazy money, but I think he won $5,000. Oh man, that I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of pissed off. Let's go Braylon. Braylon's getting some good hype. Yeah, let's do Braylon. Fine by me. All right, now we'll go receiver, tight end to close. All right, probably just receiver. 2 more receiver. 16. We can go 3 more receivers. I think we can go 2, 6, 8, 2. I think this is fine. 2682. Let's do that. Sometimes there's some tight ends that I like taking late. Okay. What's going on? C Money. How we doing? That's definitely a new profile picture, right? With the money. Did we establish if Tyler still has jobs? I have jobs. What are you talking about? I have jobs. I have multiple jobs. I make an income from this. Again, it's definitely not paying. It's not paying rent, but it's a nice little boost. I make money from this. I still work for Player Profiler. I still am at GNC right now, and I still am a coach. And then I will be substitute teaching again when the school starts up. I will have because I think I'm going to keep the GNC thing for Saturdays. I think I will have like 5 jobs: coaching, teaching. If you include this as a job, I'll say sources of income. Okay, sources of income: teaching, coaching, GNC, Player Profiler, and YouTube. That's 5 sources of income right there. And I still need to check my bank account to get Chipotle. But not in January. Come January, I want to check shit. Because that bank account's gonna have 6 digits in there, brother. At least 6 digits in there. Maybe not after I pay off my student loans, but regardless. Roshan is going to be playing a similar role to Dave Montgomery. I think he can give you usable weeks with Swift if he's hurt. I'm in love with Roshan. I do like Roshan. I have a good amount of Roshan, actually. Definitely double-digit Roshan, I believe. Yeah, 10% Roshan. When you substitute teach, are you going to have the kids drafting teams for you instead of the lesson plan? No, dude, no. I substituted out last year. And it's like I'm going to be in season. I'm not going to be like we'll be in the season, so it's not like I'll still be drafting teams. All right, let's close out. Let's get on the receiver here. Who do we like? Michael Will. I don't even know why I'm gonna go. Let's just do Hopkins. I don't know why. He could be fine. He could be fine. You're a little pumpy, but shut up. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, out of context, that clip looks bad. But, if you have context, it's, it's stupid. I look like a dummy, but it's fine. Have 3 Dinger teams in third place with 10K points. Thank God for overlay. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that's great too. How are my Dingers doing? Did anything change from the last time since we looked at them? Yeah, still, first, second, and third. The third place one. Fuck, I'm like 40 points behind Rocco Jamaica, that fucker. I need to pass Rocco Jamaica. Damn it. All right. Let's see. Roshan could barely see the field the last 2 years, and now he's suddenly good. I think he's suddenly good. He could just be Jamal Williams, Could just be Jamal Williams. Big guy. Gets, shit ton of goal line carries. Okay, let's go. You know what? I'm just going to take him. I know he's probably going to be there. Let's go Elijah Moore, because then we might go tight end. Oh, I should have gone Ertz there. I didn't click on that. Ertz as a third tight end at that price would have been elite, but we fucked that one up. Not the end of the world, but we did fuck that one up. Yeah. We had 70 people watch right now. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Little Friday night drafting. Go down there, hit the like, hit the sub before we hop out of here. We really appreciate it. Again, 24-hour live stream at 1,500 subs. How many subs are we at right now? I know how many we were at before the stream. I'm curious to see what we're at now. Let's take a look here. We are at 1375. So we're 5 away from 1380. We'll be less. We're 125 subs away from the 24-hour live stream. Got to get there before week 1 of the NFL season. So go down there and drop a sub, please. And thank you. Got to go clock into the nursing home shift. Catch you guys. We'll see you later, Ollie. Go Celtics. Luka Garza, starting center. Finally getting the playing time he deserves. All right. All right. One more click here. Do we want a tight end? I don't think there's anybody that I'm like, I absolutely need, honestly. Jawan Johnson was getting some steam today, though. I'll tell you that. Maybe we take a little Jawan. Receiver wise, Coker, Wicks. And then we're clicking AD, and maybe we slow down a little bit on the Ray. We slow down a tad. Somebody click Ray. Oh, you charming devils. Oh no, he's there. 9.5. Just slow down a tad. Still in on Ray, but So I got to get some other exposure to these last round guys. As anybody, I've never heard a single person, see some first team reps in like the fantasy community be like, I am totally in on Jalen Royals. Have you heard anything about Jalen Royals on Twitter or on YouTube? Maybe I'm not as locked in as YouTube, but Jalen Royals, I feel like I've heard nothing about. Absolute nothing. Nothing about. Okay. Of course, Davis Light. He's a Chief. I mean, yeah. Other than Davis. You tell you one guy we do like. Jalen Coker. Week 16 with Tampa Bay. That's enough for me. Have you
heard the nickname for your fans?
Yes, I have.
I'm just a cokehead, dude. Out of context, that's crazy, but I'm a cokehead. All right, guys, we are out of here. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Again, we'll be back tomorrow. Probably a night draft. Probably like an evening draft tomorrow, I think. That could change. So make sure you stay updated on Twitter at PPR Tyler. And turn on the bell, notifies you when we go live. So you can get in my drafts regardless, because we always do some trivia. Gives you a nice little buffer time to get in those drafts. We'll see you tomorrow for day 184 with a consecutive stream and a consecutive draft. Be there or be square. We're going to end this thing strong through the month of August. Let's get after it. Please, God, give us one more Superflex contest to draft. We're out of here, Pete.